he's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes. Pull rank and file out. Peep it style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. He's so good.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier. They're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Give on second. It's Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Short pass, Brian. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Setting up the running back screen. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
McPherson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well. You got 3 on that scoreboard.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Dante Kent with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
319.
They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Completed left side to Smith. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And in a brilliant player up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
158.
Rodgers from the gun. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Boswell on to send this away. return. Here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Here. 12. 12. Dot. 11. 11. 11. Dot.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Here we go. 12. 12. 18. 10.
Burrow to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go. Dot.
First down, Burrow to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals hold a slim 2-point lead early. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Steelers 7. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
319.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
258.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
258.
Now a give to Warren, coming right. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have second and pretty long here. To throw, Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
DK Metcalf.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
319. 319.
Here he goes, third and long. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11 Thomas. 11 keep it. Gun. Dot. Big 13.
Throwing is Burrow. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big game downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down carry for Brown. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Connects with Fant. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go. Kent.
Third and short, it's Burrow. Connecting on the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini camp in the West Coast system. And Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
Here we go. 180. Nice up. 11 Thomas. Dot.
On first down, here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Gotta go score.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 more yards. That's another.
11 mighty.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
12. Dot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Here we go. Dot.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
258.
We get to Johnson to start this drive. He's got room to roam. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
319.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
258.
Rodgers will look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
3rd and 1. Now Rodgers. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Pass on that long field goal would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
258.
On 4th down, it's Rodgers. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Shotgun handoff to Warren. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Warning once more. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
258. 258.
They'll run with Johnson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
319.
Now they're looking to throw with Rogers. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Now Rogers on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a one-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell will kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. Escapes the defender. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1, ready?
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Let's get set. 12. Dot.
Burrow on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Goes to the hurry up here.
11.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Burrow on the play action.
the 44-yard line.
Flushed out of the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call.
Gun. Stop.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gain of 12.
Move the chains!
First down,
Gotta move them
Cincinnati.
chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 32.
11. Here we go. 11 mighty. Dot.
One play action here. Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Touchdown, Bengals.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 14. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kent on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Rodgers from the gun. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10.
Blue 58.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Skoranek, complete. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Let's go, right! 319.
On second down, Warren. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right? Yeah. Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Third and just 2 to go.
58.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's a pickup of 9. And the Steelers have a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
To the air on first down. Rodgers. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face second down.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, will find a drop at some point, too.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
319.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
319. 319.
Trying an inside give to Warren. He cuts it right. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 180. Right hook. 11. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Come on, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
A gain of 7.
11 Palmer.
It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
New set of downs from 37.
Here we go. Hey, Terrence.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Through the middle. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Hits his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
All right, let's get set. Stop. 12. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Burrow's caught, and he's tackled for a short gain.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making a 9-point advantage.
Touchdown, Bengals.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 21. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
258.
To throw is Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 30.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
319.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
319.
Again, Rodgers. Catch made by Austin. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They go with Warren on the run. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
319.
Now Rodgers. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Biggs.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Burrow. On him quick, and they bring him down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Blue 58.
To throw, Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw here by Rodgers. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll go again with Warren. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
319! Inside.
Now hand it off to Ward. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
319!
He'll throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal.
319!
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trail by a field goal. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
358! 358!
Warden does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal.
258!
Back to throw. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
319! 319!
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
On for the field goal. An 18-yard attempt.
Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the fourth.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Here he is to throw. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will not score, but he got over so Brock, out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 2, ready?
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Here we go.
P-Ryan. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. They grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
58!
Setting up to pass. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Falls to the ground now left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
You're now 2nd and 10 from the 17. Throwing again, Rodgers.
Yes, sir.
No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
319!
Throwing now.
Let's go.
It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense. Well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
He's going to lock one deep to the left. still throwing, and this is intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. Will bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot.
Oh my God.
He went and got a touchdown, and now they can tie this or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime, or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
He's good on that point after. They elect not to play for the win. They're saying they think they can win it in overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop too. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
First throw of overtime. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
I'm fine, ready?
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. Dodge the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Gotta go score.
Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Gun.
Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
180. 180 shot. 11 MT.
Again, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Working quickly here.
11 MT paint.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. All right, so an important landmark cross on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Right 80. Shot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull in front. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Nah, it's only 4, I think. It gets me 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. It ain't 7.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxuries up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Completed left side to Smith. It's his face around midfield. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Smith brings in another one. That goes as a gain of 25 yards. It picks up the 1st.
We see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
258.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
319.
Going again here, it's Rodgers. And this won't be caught. Clark is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
258.
To throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. All right, partner. Well, I know they're not going to look ahead down there just yet, but let's you and I do that. In the red zone, they need the touchdown first, obviously, but after that, they're going to have a decision, right? Do you kick to tie and give the football back, or do you go for two in the victory?
I'm not dodging it, Kate, but that's honestly a great question. And I know this. That decision better have already been made. The best coaches, decision makers, we know this. They're a play ahead, a series ahead, a possession ahead. That was a choice.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a one-point game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
For the win.
Rodgers has his guys set. Looking to tack on two to that touchdown.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it.
Yes, sir.
Can't connect with his man, so
Yes, sir.
he tries for two,
Yep,
but
they're
it doesn't
getting it.
work out. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready